In this video, we are going to dive into a new task capture practice. So there is a website from UiPath called rpasamples.com/suppliers. I'm going to find the link in the description of this video. Now this is the app. Now let us open the task capture and let's start a new capture process. So for that, you will be clicking on File, New. There is another file open, so I will say no. Would you like to save? You can save it, or I'll just simply say no. Now here I'm going to use the capture process. I'll click on capture process. All right, so the task capture is ready. I'm going to click on start capture, and here in this app I'm going to perform few steps. This application has a tab called suppliers, and I'm going to add a new supplier into the website. So for this, before we get started, we will record it in a slightly different way. Let me stop it and let me show you certain settings changes I'm going to do. I'll go back and hit on settings, and I'm going to click on capturing. I'm going to click on capturing mode, and here by default you may have detailed. I'm going to select high level, and in this one I just want to capture the mouse clicks only. This is the difference. I'm going to only select capture on mouse click only. Only when you click the mouse it is going to capture. And then this is also checked place keyboard inputs and text under cursor, text under cursor. So if you have the cursor, then it is going to take the text of that particular element, okay, in action title. So now with this small changes, I'm going to hit back. I'm going to click on file once again, new, no, and capture process. I'm going to start fresh, and here is the website. We are back to the website. I'm going to click on start capture. I'll keep it here, start capture, and I'm going to click on new supplier. Okay, so the text under your mouse should be captured. I'm going to click on new supplier. So it is only capturing the mouse clicks. Now the next thing I'm going to do, internal name. I'm going to click here, and then this is the internal name. Okay, I'm going to type something here. So I'm going to type let's say test 1 supplier. In external name I'm going to say test 1 supplier external. I'm just simply taking some test kind of a data. Here in the description I'm going to say test. Let's click on add file, select some image for the supplier. Industry, I need to click on this. In the drop down I'm going to select, let's say, energy sector. Number of employees, let's say I'm going to say 2000, and then I'm going to click on recurrent supplier. I'm going to click on this calendar. I'm going to select a date starting this date. I'm going to write an address. I'll say test address, address to test, address to city. Let's say I'm going to say Bangalore, state Karnataka, zip. I'll put some number, and then I'm going to hit on save. So I have captured all the steps to add a new supplier. I'm going to stop it. Now you can see the entire thing has been created. Now let's edit few things. So the very first thing, you have opened UiPath demo app. So this is for adding supplier, right? So to add new supplier in so and so application using the Google Chrome, this one browser. I'm going to click on this, click on 3 edits, click on edit action, and in the edit action, let's see how the capture process has happened. So here you can see it is said new supplier. The title was not captured. Let me type it. So click on new supplier. Bit of editing you have to do, and then here you can see it has said click on internal name, and here I'm going to type. So I'm going to say type internal name, and if you want you can slightly modify something like this. Then let's say the next step. So this is a duplicate. Let's remove the duplicate. Okay, if you have duplicate screens, see it has came several times because I clicked multiple times while capturing, so you can remove it. So this one is there, so again this is a duplicate. Let me remove. Okay, and then okay, this is again a duplicate. I clicked several times. Remove, remove. Okay, wow, I clicked many times while talking. Remove. So I've removed all the trying to remove the all the duplicates one. Now next is external name. It's okay, external name. So you can verify all this. See, it has got something called shift test something something. So here you are simply typing here the description. So you can change few things like this description. Okay. So likewise, you do it for your entire all the screenshots. Imagine we have done the editing for all the screenshots. Then here I'm trying to add the picture. So I'm saying add supplier logo, for example, UiPath demo app. So here what we are doing, let's see, edit action. So after you have added, then you have worked on the industry, you have selected the industry. So like that, you have to simply make a bit of adjustment. So ensure this looks pretty good for you, the capture process. There's a wrong click here I might have done. So I'm just trying to adjust all the things, and here you can say select industry. So likewise you will do all the editing. Imagine we have already done the editing. Now what is the new thing we are going to learn in this video is that there is something called, let me show you. Go to the UiPath Task Capture deep dive. There is a template. Okay, so just download this template. I have already downloaded this template. Let me go to downloads, and here this is the template. Now let me show you what is this template is all about and how this is going to help you. What is that new thing you are going to learn in this? So I'm going to click on enable editing. So this has, imagine there is a logo of the company. There's a company name. So you want to have your own template which you want to use here. You have a template. You can see how everything is written. For example, title is written like this. So that means the title of the process will automatically appear here. Description is written like this. So there's already a template. Imagine your company has a template and you would like to use that template, not the default templates provided by UiPath. Now, if you have such a template like this, how you are going to use with task capture? Now I'm back to the task capture. All I'm doing, file, export, and I'm going to click on Word. My goal is to create a PD document. Let me type a title here. Let's say test supplier. I've written some title. So the title will come here. Now I'm going to hit on next. When you have your own template, there's an option here to add it. Okay, you can click on add template and then select the template that you have. So it's your own company template that you have created. So you can see this is my own template, has my own logo and title and everything. At what template which is already with us, or your company might be using their own specific templates. I'm going to select a sample template here. I'm going to click on open. The moment you do, in some time you would find the template getting uploaded here. Once the template is uploaded, your own template, you are not using the UiPath provided template, but it's your own template. That is the difference. Okay, I'm going to select the template and going to click on export. Okay, let's give some name, test supplier. That's okay. Hit on save. Now look at the difference it's going to bring. I'm going to click on open file. Okay, now the PD got created having your own company logo. Imagine this is your company logo. You have your logo. Imagine this is your company name. You have your company name. Then it says process definition document and the automation that you're working on. Let's say I'm working on test supplier, right? Adding new suppliers. So the name of that automation will appear here, and look at it. All the things, process full name is test supplier. You remember there was a curly braces, so it has updated there. And then you got the flow diagram, and then if I scroll down, all the actions that we have taken, correct? You remember these are the actions we have taken. Click on new supplier 10.6 action click. So all these things that we have captured and made the editing in the task capture has appeared pretty nicely. Now, what is the difference? This is now my own company's template I'm going to use. If this is one of your need, then this video might help you to use your own template with the task capture and create a PDD. With this, we have reached to the end of this lesson. Thank you for watching. Let's connect once again in our next video.